just wanted to do a little bit of vlogging today since it's kind of my typical beginning of the week. I usually go grocery shopping out here in Stockbridge, Georgia, and I used to always shop at Trader Joe's, but they don't have one here, or at least nearby here, so I shop at Kroger's, which is kind of similar to Buy Low in SC when I was in South Carolina. Except they do have like an aisle or two of like organic foods, which I like to buy. They do have like an organic line, so I've kind of gotten accustomed to it. It's not too far from here. It's actually about like 5 minutes down the road. I do have a Publix closer, but I just find that Publix is a little bit more expensive, and I can find certain items for pretty much the same price, so I just go to Kroger. I think the cool thing about shopping at Kroger's, and I'm not sure if other grocery stores are doing this, but the bonus card that you have, you can actually go online and pull up all their coupons, and usually they have about 3-month span on those coupons, and so you can clip them to your card, and once you clip them, every time you use that card, anything that you buy, which was, which had a coupon on there, it would automatically kind of scan. And I always check at the checkout, and it does. So I've been saving a lot of money this way by just clipping some coupons. I'm not an extreme couponer, but just because I don't really have time to figure out, everything like that, I think for somebody that really likes to do this and just receives a huge thrill, I don't. I feel like coupons can be such a headache. It also can be such a huge form of advertisement, and the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of times they'll advertise a name brand item for like a 50 cents off, but when you go to the store, sometimes off-brand items you can get it for like $2 cheaper. So I would rather get an off-brand brand, so that I'm paying like $2 less versus paying $1.50 more, except you're technically using a 50-cent coupon. So that just doesn't make sense to me, which I know some ladies do really well. I mean, I had a lady right before my eyes at a Walmart checkout. She was so crazy. Well, not crazy. It was great. It made my day, but she was buying this like 5 or 6 like Dove men's body wash. She had like a couple of Scope small bottle of mouthwash, like a couple of bar soaps, a few other pieces, which was probably like a total of $50, if not more. And somehow with the coupons, she ended up paying $4. Now that's pretty cool. I mean, I think if you can shop this way and put in those items in your pantry, because in the long run you will have to buy those items eventually. Like I found really good toothpaste for like very cheap. I think it was like $1 something. It was like on sale. It was a Crest toothpaste, so I bought like 3 tubes, and so we're already down to 2 because we already had some, and then I just left it in the pantry. So if I do see a coupon on an item that we regularly use and it's that same brand, then I go ahead and clip the coupon and see the expiration date and go ahead and buy it and just put it in the pantry. That way we have it. But that's pretty much what I do when I go shopping. But I have a certain budget every 2 weeks, and so I kind of work to prepare a meal around that, so I kind of know what my staples are, and then I can be as creative as I want with those staples, like potatoes, your vegetables, your fruits, sometimes your snacks. So the main thing to remember when you do shop at a grocery store, you always want to go around the whole circle, like the outside portion of the store instead of the aisles, because the aisles are actually kind of fillers. They're not very nutritious for you anyway, and you end up actually spending a lot of money on the fillers, and you see, you look into your grocery cart and you're like, did I get anything? Because looks like I just got a bunch of chips and crackers and cookies, and it all adds up. I mean, you end up spending like $50–$60 on things that are so not nutritious for you and for your kids. So that's what I keep in mind. I always keep in mind my staple stuff that I need, and if I do have some extra money, then I can buy some things for, like, you know, for tea time, maybe some like Biscoff cookies, or maybe some dark chocolate, or if I have guests coming over, then I'll buy either some things that I can make a dessert with, or I just like buy certain brands that I know that are pretty good, which, I mean, a lot of sugar is not good for you, period. But it is pretty chilly today. It's 59 Fahrenheit, but it is sunny, but it's still pretty chilly. And I'm actually was looking at the news feed back home in South Carolina that they were having some kind of an ice storm coming, so it's pretty crazy. I think in here in Atlanta, we just had snow come out maybe like twice, but it was very mild, and it melted like the next day, so it wasn't a big deal. There's one particular flour that I buy. It's organic. I think it's like $5 a bag, which is a small bag, which is kind of pricey, but I do like the flour. And I'll show you what it looks like, but maybe one day I can actually make you guys that recipe and show you exactly the steps that I take to make bread, because I do make bread pretty much every week, if not sometimes twice a week, because if I have guests coming over, of course we're going to eat that bread pretty quickly. And another thing is, if I make the bread and it's fresh, then Ryan wants a slice and I want a slice of fresh bread with a little bit of butter. Well, I don't want butter. Ryan wants butter. I would prefer melted cheese, but then we end up eating half of our loaf, so I have to like make some more. But it's really easy to make, and especially when you're, you know, running around doing like cleaning and stuff like that, it's really easy to do. You don't really have to stand over it. But I really enjoy making bread just because I know the ingredients that are in it, versus buying bread that I know that has, you know, a ton of other ingredients and preservatives. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and this Kroger also, whenever you do purchase things, it's the same thing as Bilo or Ingles. You'll get your points, and with those points you can get a discount on your gas. So every time I come here and I'm actually running low, I'll use my card after I go grocery shop, and I'll get a certain percentage off gas. And so, you know, over time that could be like $5–10 maybe in a couple of months. So that could be a big deal. You know, it's not like 2 cents or anything like that. It's actually pretty good to be able to shop and get those rewards and buy groceries with coupons, and, you know, buy everything that you need in the budget that you need, and then be able to purchase gas at a discounted rate as well. So, but I'm actually pulling in to the parking lot. It's pretty busy for a Monday. It's another thing about parking here. Everybody fights for the closest one. And I know that's pretty much everywhere, but everybody wants to be really close to the door. So this is the organic section of Kroger. And that's the wheat flour that I was talking about. It's actually $4.39, but that's one of the flours that we use for bread. They also have a white one, and it's unbleached as well. So I don't think I need white for right now. I actually just need the whole wheat one, so I'll just buy the wheat one for today. I'm buying those crab sticks. That looks gross. Somebody forgot their hair.